What's good, YouTube? Everyone82 here, back again once again. And today it's Thursday, so you know what I mean? So another Pokemon Top 5 all lined up ready to go for you guys. Now, last week, unfortunately, we didn't have a Top 5. A lot of you guys know that I have my setup rearranged and everything, so it actually happened last Thursday night, so I didn't get a chance to put the top 5 together and get it up because normally top 5 goes up kind of late on Thursdays. But either way, it is what it is. We are here this week, and 2 weeks ago we had the choice of either top 5 4th gen megas or 5th gen megas, and a lot of you guys still stuck with the current trend of just keeping an order of generation. So today, this week I should say, we're doing top 5 4th gen aka Sinnoh Mega Evolution Pokemon. Now, this week's top 5, as well as any top 5 that I do, is 100% opinionated, meaning that if you don't agree with it, then by all means leave your own top 5 Sinnoh Mega Evolutions, or Sinnoh possible speculation Mega Evolutions in the comment section below. Our top 5s are not based off of just design, they're not based off of just stats, they're based off a culmination of things. If you're looking for top 5s based off of just stats, Bulbapedia is the place for you. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this week's top 5, the top 5 Sinnoh potential Mega Evolutions. Starting off our countdown this week, in the number 5 slot, we have Pure Ugly. The reason, or it's Pure Ugly, I should say, whatever. But the reason that Pure Ugly is on here, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are just like, what the fuck, Nappy, Pure Ugly? Let's talk about irrelevant. That right then and there is the reason why I wanted to get a Mega Evolution. It is so irrelevant. I don't understand sometimes why Game Freak makes Final Evolution Pokemon have stats the way that Pure Ugly's is. I mean, I get it, you know, every single Pokemon can't be super duper OP, but you're basically doomed this Pokemon to a life of mediocrity by giving it stats like this. So honestly, I would like to see them give it a stat increase. It's got base 452 right now, so that make it 552, which is up there with semi-pseudo legendary and whatnot. But it'd be nice to see them change its ability as well. I would say probably give it like Intimidate when it Mega Evolves, because as of right now it gets what, Thick, Fat, Own Tempo, and Defiant, which is nice. It gets a Defiant with as much Intimidate as you see running around these days. Defiant would be nice to Mega Evolve and then lower their attack too. Do what they try to do to you while they gave you a stat increase. You know, that would be nice to see. I also like to see them give some points, really, its attack, both of its attack stats and its defenses, because the speed is amazing. But still, I love to see Pure Ugly get a Mega Evolution. Make it just a little bit better than it is now. It can be good. It's number 5 this week. In the number 4 spot this week, ladies and gentlemen, we have Drifblim. Drifblim's always been one of those Pokemon that I've liked ever since I saw it first when I was a kid. It was just like, look at it, it's a fucking hot air balloon. How can you not like that? But Drifblim, in and of itself, it really has a lot of downsides to it. It's very, very, very fragile, and that's surprising considering the amount of HP it has. So it's really, really shocking to see, because I mean, it's got base 150 HP, but at the same time, its defenses are base 44 and base 54. But honestly, I like to see them give a boost to its defenses when it Mega Evolves. I mean, I'd love to see like this gigantic Hindenburg type Pokemon that's just floating in the battlefield like Wailord, just like Wailord and Drifblim combined. Like, bam, make it happen. But still, I'd love to see them give some points to its defenses. It can be a nice mixed attacker. They can give us some stats to attack as well. But honestly, Drifblim, a Mega Drifblim, would honestly be really, really nice. I'd like to see some more Mega Evolved Ghost type Pokemon, especially a bulky, like a Mega Dusclops or a Mega Cofagrigus. I feel like Mega Drifblim can work, it just needs a little bit of help. It's very, very similar to Pure Ugly in the sense that it's got the potential, you just got to give it the right stat increases. It's number 4. Claiming the number 3 spot this week is a Pokemon that needs so much work, and I'm afraid even with a Mega Evolution, it's still not gonna Number 3 this week, we have Lopunny. We're more so for stats. I know this week has been more so stats so far. I know the internet would be up in arms if Lopunny's design changed, but that's another time, another place. But Lopunny is base 480 stats. And when it Mega Evolves, it's really, really difficult to try and place where you could put it, because its highest individual stat besides the speed is its special defense. And it's kind of like, I don't get this. So let's up its attack, because its base attack is 76, its special attack is 54. Like, you would have to give so many points into its attack to make it any sort of viable, or it's just going to be like one of those assist megas, where you'll Mega Evolve it just to take a hit and go for a Dizzy Punch or some shit like that. Honestly, I would love to see them put a shit ton of points into its attack stat, make it a very, very fast, hard-hitting. It could be fragile. It's a dainty little Pokemon. Make it a very fast, hard-hitting, like a Mienshao type of thing. Give it like Iron Fist or something, because it gets access to all the elemental punches, Power Punch, Dizzy Punch. It gets access to so many different punch moves that I feel like if you Mega Evolve Lopunny, gave it some decent stats, gave it some decent attack stats, ignored special attack, and gave it Iron Fist, you'd make it a force to be reckoned with. it's number 3 this week. In the number 2 spot this week, we have a Pokemon that is here for both stat increase and design. I have wanted a Mega Spiritomb for the longest time. I would love to see Mega Spiritomb. I would love to see Spiritomb Mega Evolve and to have like this gigantic spirit ghost ghoul demon come out. Because I mean, like its description says, it's formed by 108 spirits. So I love for this thing to just like come out of the keystone and just be unleashed finally. It's been bound to a fissure in a keystone. I want it to come out and be this big badass motherfucking ghost. The only downside to being a badass motherfucking ghost, it's got base 45 stats, so if you Mega Evolved it'd be 585, and Game Freak made it so that its attacks are both 92 and its defenses are both 108. While its speed is terrible at 35. I mean, it gets access to Sucker Punch and shit like that, but I feel like its speed is that way because it's the fact that it's bound to the keystone. So if they unleashed it from the keystone and let it go, I'd like to see a huge increase to speed. But if they did that for its speed, you wouldn't have as many points to put into its attack and special attack and defense, which are, as of right now, they're good, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to a Mega Evolution standpoint, they could be a lot better. But it's number 2 this week, more so for design purposes than stat increases. In the number 1 spot this week is a Pokemon that I have wanted to Mega Evolve for the longest time. Ever since Mega Evolution became a thing, I've always been talking about this on the Prism podcast, my own channel, wherever. We need a Mega Luxray. It is so sad, in my opinion, that Luxray is such a good Pokemon, but especially for electric type, it's so slow. It is base 70 speed. I mean, I'm honestly not really sure why they gave it to that, because its defense, special attack, and special defense really aren't all that. The only good stat that it really has is attack, which is colossal. Don't get me wrong, it's base 120, but still, for an electric type, make it a bit faster. But if you Mega Evolve it, number 1, I want to see what design it would be. I feel like just with the color palette that they have for Luxray, that'd be a sick-ass Mega Evolution. But when they apply the stats, the good thing is we already have one stat that's already sky high. You have the base 120 attack, so you can put 20 points in that, make it base 140, and that'd be a force to be reckoned with as a Mega Evolution. But you could distribute the other points, the other 80 points, even better throughout its defenses, special attack, and speed. Specifically, speed. Honestly, I'd like to see him give like 40 points to its speed, make a base 110 or something. I don't know. Or give it an ability that increases speed. Give it speed boost. You know, let's just fuck it. Give it speed boost. Anyways, it's number 1 this week. I think Luxray really deserves a Mega Evolution. Just give it a chance. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That wraps up this week's top 5 4th gen, aka Sinnoh, potential Mega Evolutions, not just for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but for any future games that are going to include Mega Evolutions. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below and share with us your favorite top 5 potential Sinnoh Mega Evolutions, and make sure you smash the hell out that like button down below if you enjoyed this week's top 5. Now when it comes to next week's top 5, we have the choice between either top 5 Gen 5 or Unova Mega Evolutions, or yes, we're going to go all the way to our current region. We can go with top 5 potential Kalos Mega Evolutions as well. Besides Deontay, we haven't had a 6th gen Mega Evolution yet, so it'll be fun to speculate. You guys know I love to speculate, so it'll be fun to speculate what we could get from 6th gen as well. So let us know your vote in the comment section below. Share with us your top 5 4th gen potential Mega Evolutions, and smash that little like button for us if you haven't already. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all so much for checking out the video. You know me, YouTube Nappy 182. I'm out.